we're going to start and create a configured D25 device. In order to do that, the first step is to create a project. So we start the SGConfig, and there is an SGConfig webinar that we have done, although if you would like to review that SGConfig webinar. To create a project, you just click on the GE logo, create new project. Let's name it webinar project, D25 webinar. And these parts are left for you and your utility to put whatever you like. So if we would like to, for example, put in the model number of our D25 that I've shown you to show you how to order it. So to order the D25, we can start our store at ge.multilin.com. Right, we go under substation automation, remote terminal units, D25 IED. So if I would like to order a D25, right, the first thing that I'll do for an ordering guide is I would access this site, and you will see all the parts of the D25 that you can order. So let's say I would like a D25 with an LCD panel, right, or a GDP panel, right, graphical display panel. So I'm going to pick up the LCD panel, 6. So as you can see, you're building your ordering code of the D25 here, which is very important. That's the same ordering code that will be in the back of the D25. So you will see 6, 1. Let's say that we pick up this voltage level for our power supply. For a communication option, I'm going to pick the fiber communication option, and then we'll leave this empty. For a control card, let's say that we pick up the D25 KE control card, okay, and so we'll pick up the 613U9, okay, 32 trip close, and then we'll pick up the first. We will have only one digital input card, which means that you will have 32 digital input cards in this D25. Okay, and from an expansion memory model, we'll pick up the biggest memory model available. So D25, 20 megs. Okay, so that will be sufficient. And we'll take 1 voltage, 1 current. 5 amps CT. So what you've seen in the hardware, I'm just repeating it here where I show you how to order a D25. This D25 will come with this model number 613U91UU3CHUUUU. All right, and the rest of it will be it's a Gen 4 factory select boot ROM. So the factory will select the boot ROM based either on an existing firmware. So let's say I got an existing firmware which is built by a technical application engineer at GE based on your specification. So once you give your specification to a technical application engineer, this engineer will be able to build your SAL number, which is the firmware for your D25. So let's say in this case I will say it's SAL 999.0. Okay, and that's how the factory will figure out what boot ROM is required for my D25. I've shown you in the hardware section where the boot ROM is in the main board. Okay, and that's it. Your D25 is ready. You can order all kind of extra equipment that's required. For example, you will need a Westmain cable. You will need a SGConfig 8. If you want it on a DVD, you can get it from here. Okay, so we start our SGConfig. We have built our board. We can put the part number in here if we want, so we can say 613U91UU3CHUU1B. And that's the part number that we ordered. This is the D25 that we ordered. We can put it here, we can put it in the customer contact, we can put it in the notes. For a customer contact, you can put the GE or GE Multilin customer service support.